Okay, we're here doing Food News, Views, and Choose with Chef Jeremy. And as you know, this is a regular feature that we do on YouTube, and we do 2 or 3 of the news items. You have to pay attention to our podcast to get the whole news because there's tons of it. And we decided to catch it right outside the kitchen because it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I did eat lunch today, but you can tell me about some of the lucky thing that you had, and I can have it tonight. Hey, you know, I can almost get a suntan.
Hot lamps.
This is great, but let me tell you the top news that I think we need to talk about.
Hit me.
Okay, baby. Fair trade. You dirty guy here. How about fair trade? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about pepper spray. It's a new food additive that's been added to the pyramid of
foods. They put them in little bottles with funny names, hot sauce.
And we're going to talk about Colonel Sanders. He's a hero of yours. And we'll talk about Mexican restaurants selling American food. So let's start with fair trade.
Okay, well,
fair trade is a label that I see mostly on coffee and health food store, not health food, but Whole Foods and Good Foods and stuff like that.
It's a huge topic, and what I see with fair trade is that it's kind of like a stamp label that ensures that small farmers, whoever is actually producing the food, is getting a set price for it.
Stable price,
right.
So they can keep in business and support small farms.
So one that's not too small, but one that's also not too large or too big of a price. So that there's a lot that intertwines with that, and it's a big topic. But you do want to pay attention to it because you don't want to be, say, supporting an avocado from maybe South America when there might be a California farm struggling, and the one from South America is undercutting their price. So that goes into big corporations too, how they buy.
They're starting to put the stamp of approval on big corporate growers,
right.
And that's hugely controversial. Because like Starbucks and stuff like that, they have to buy it from big places.
Yeah, in order to be efficient, that seems like bulk or wholesale is the way to go. But you also want to make sure that where the product is coming from, they're paying their workers enough for them to make a living, so it's fair. They're trading fairly. There's a lot to this.
There's a lot to it. We ought to report on it. Maybe even have somebody come and talk to us about it at some point.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps one of the places, because I can see actually both sides of it. Now, did you know that pepper spray is now a food additive? that was said uttered by a TV reporter in answer to the police. I think it was in Seattle or something where they sprayed these occupiers.
They sprayed the protesters, right?
Yeah.
And so
irritant, right?
Some reporters
do you use
said,
pepper spray?
No, but some of the culinary students I have coming in, they don't know when to back up on like the cayenne or the white pepper, and man, you might as well just take them right in the face because those guys are just they don't know how to season with pepper. But I can't believe, I guess that's pretty funny if a news reporter said, oh, it's just a food additive. Yeah, well, come on and eat. Let me cook for you.
Yeah, let's spray some in your face. Colonel Sanders.
Or maybe it's martini glass.
Yeah, that's right, man. Watch it set on fire. Colonel Sanders, his recipes apparently they found a treasure trove. You know, the man didn't even get started in his major business of his life. He was pretty much a failure until he was 66 years old.
Well, he didn't fail on many aspects because, even though that is a big chain, kind of what I'm against, everybody had to start out somewhere. And that guy started out in Corbin, Kentucky doing nothing but cooking chicken on Sunday.
With how many herbs and spices?
Well, it was 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, I think there's a few more. What's in that stuff?
I know, it's like Coke.
You wake up in the middle of the night and what's in that chicken?
Let's go get some.
Yeah, give me that chicken. So anyway, hopefully they did find some new recipes. So there's a few things they should work on.
Yeah, you said which ones?
The green beans for one.
They are pretty dry.
Hopefully they found the recipe you really intended.
Yeah, who cares after you get the chicken?
I don't care. I just eat the chicken.
Now, Mexican restaurants have started, they're very enterprising, these restaurateurs. They see American food kind of going away, so they've moved into serving French fries and hamburgers.
They're smart. I guess they come in, this is almost like fair trade. They'll come into a town and undercut and undersell all the regular American restaurants because their food's cheap and spicy.
And they serve you about a week's worth.
Oh yeah, you get so much. So economically, the American guy's like, oh, I'm going to go there and eat at $6 and I'll get all I want to eat. And, they do that. And now in economic times, that's what people are flocking to. Everybody loves Mexican food. It's good. But it's cheap to produce and they can undersell it. And then I guess all the American restaurants, they go out of business. and there's nowhere to get meatloaf and mashed potatoes and hamburger french fries anymore. So they do it. Yeah.
Comfort food, American comfort food. Hey, and Ireland has its potatoes. So potatoes in trouble in Ireland. They're trying to get people to eat more because people are saying potatoes are bad. But
why is that? Because in Ireland they're saying that.
Yeah, people are rice consumption is down on.
You should see the price of potatoes in the U.S. right now. It's through the roof.
Really?
I mean, there must be some imbalance in the market. Maybe it's everybody doing those hand cut fries, the natural fries.
Yeah.
But potatoes are soaringly high right now.
Wow, that's interesting. Well, Arizona has adopted the Chickamanga.
What's
A Chickamanga. You know a Chickamanga.
What is a Chickamanga?
It's one of those things in the Mexican restaurant.
You mean chimichanga?
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, minor difference. I mean,
okay.
He's quibbling.
Well, one sounds like a dog breed, and the other one sounds like crispy, delicious, deep-fried burrito.
Whatever it sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I've heard it all. Woo!
Chickamangas. Let's have some for dinner.
You're getting better with that one.
What's for dinner? Chickamangas.
Yeah.
Actually, he taught me rendering today.
Rendering the fat, yeah. And you can fry the chimichanga in the fat from the bacon. That would be really good.
Ouch. I'm licking my
Chickamangas. That sounds like one of those little furry rabbit-looking creatures.
Chinchilla. Yeah, chinchillas. All right. Hey, what you cooking tonight?
Well, we got a new menu tonight.
We're going to chew, but we had lunch already.
All kinds of stuff going back there. I've got some cured salmon. We're going to do with little potato fritters and this charred green onion mousse on top. And then we're going to take some bourbon and some sherry vinegar and some maple syrup and reduce it to a glaze. So you get this maple bourbon sherry glaze with the salmon. There's a lot more going on back there, right? But we got to get it ready for tonight.
All right, well, it sounds good. That's been Food News, Views, and Chews, almost Chews. But at least, I can visualize it enough to lick my forearms, and maybe his too. Good day.
All right, time to cook.